And everybody approve. Merci. So welcome, everyone. I'm Nathalie Lacombe, Vice President of FIC. It's my absolute pleasure to be hosting today on behalf of the board, our provincial council members, our members, and hosting everybody who is here present today. Here is the agenda for June 3rd. So reminding everyone who FIC is, the not-for-profit trade association that is the voice for all fitness operators across the country, thanks to the efforts that we do nationally as well as provincially. Welcome, check. En français, en anglais également, check. We're going to do our government update with Chris and Sarah in just a second. Mo will have the pleasure of, she's been getting up really early, and she is an early workout person, but she's been getting up extra early with very little sleep all week to stimulate us and give us those moves of the day for National Health and Fitness Day. I'll do a little bit of a who's going to IHRSA so we can make sure that we have an opportunity to get together. Trisha will speak about our Canadian Fitness Industry Leadership Award and how we want to get those nominations in. And then we've got an exciting update, I dare say, from Sarah and Emily about things that have been happening in Alberta. And so I will set it back over to Trish and Sarah. Oh, so new members. We're up to 815 business associate members, and considering where we started at the beginning of the goal, yeah, everybody give ourselves a big hooray for all of that. We're getting really close to the 1,000 mark ahead of schedule, so we're going to keep working on all of that. And I shall pass the mic over to Chris and Sarah for our government update.
Oh, there we go. Hi, everyone. Just good to see everyone there. I was just on mute for a second. So great to be here. It's a nice sunny Friday where I am. I'm looking forward to getting out for another walk soon. And just want to give you a quick update on a few things. And Sarah or Trisha, feel free to chime in if I do forget something. But the three of us have been working quite a bit behind the scenes, having regular meetings on what our government relations plan looks like over the next 3 to 6 months, what our outreach strategy will be, who we want to target, and so on. And I have been implementing that plan and setting up meetings for FIC and executing on that. So we did meet with Public Health Agency of Canada just last week to give them a briefing on what we're doing and what we're working on. We will continue to hone our asks moving forward for what we're putting forward with MPs and ministers. For instance, what we're trying to see how we can potentially repurpose or refresh the medical exemption requests that we've had before MPs before. And I am happy to say that MP Anthony Housefather from Montreal agreed recently to do a statement in the House of Commons on FIC and National Health and Fitness Day. I need to check. It either happened yesterday or it's happening today. So I will check with him and circulate that. So every MP can stand up in the House of Commons and give a statement before question period. So that's about 2 p.m. every day. And Mr. Housefather, who has been a big supporter of National Health and Fitness Day, previously graciously stated that he would do that statement. So I'm very happy about that, and hopefully he tweeted about that, and we can all do social media with him if we want as well. In the coming weeks, we have just been able to get a meeting with a very high person in the Department of Finance. So her name's Michelle Kovacevic. She's an associate deputy minister. So she works on the bureaucratic side as opposed to the political side. And it's a very important part that we need to do a better job of hitting the bureaucratic side. And this will be a very good meeting, I believe, for us to have. I believe we're looking at the 14th or 16th of June. So that's coming up. And as I mentioned, we had a meeting with FAC last week, and a number of other meetings are in the works with MPs, particularly on the Finance Committee, to have them buy into our request moving forward, as they can make recommendations to the Finance Committee, the chair, the minister, etc. And then I just wanted to add also that I'm very happy that grassroots will be able to provide some more service, more government relations service particularly in Ontario and the Atlantic provinces moving forward. So that is something that's going to be happening, getting a little more deep, particularly in those areas as we support your efforts moving forward as well. So I'll stop talking, and I don't know, actually we have an upcoming meeting with participation. Maybe Sarah, I don't know if you want to mention, talk about that one.
Yeah, sure. Thanks so much, Chris. So yeah, lots of meetings happening behind the scene. One of the things that I think we are being challenged on that I think is really positive and is, you know, there's so many groups that are advocating for the same purpose. And it's so important that instead of a divided ask and therefore dividing up our power and strength, you know, it's been recommended so many times, whether it's that we're talking with the Prime Minister's office or Minister of Finance or talking with the Public Health Agency of Canada, it's kind of like, hey, there's all of these groups that are coming to us saying the same thing. We want Canadians to be more active. And sure, at the end of the day, the mission might be slightly different. We are representing fitness facilities, but we are going to be putting a lot of time and energy into making sure that we forge and combine these efforts and get kind of on side with all of these organizations, because it just will be more powerful instead of, you know, us submitting even truly competitive requests to the government. And I don't think that's where we want to be. So that is kind of an effort that lies behind all of these meetings that I wanted to share. So yeah, we can move on.
All right, thank you so much, guys. We're going to head right back into National Health and Fitness Day. And so we're going to make sure that Mo is unmuted and she can share with us her early morning hour moves of the day and give us a bit of an update of where we're looking in the incredible momentum and build up towards tomorrow. Up to you, Mo.
Thanks, Natalie. And yes, truly inspiring, the results so far, which I'll share in just a moment. As already noted, tomorrow is the big day, June 4th, and it is, of course, National Health and Fitness Day, but truly a one-of-a-kind or a rebirth of opportunity, as this will be the first time in 2 years that clubs are all open to really show Canadians what we're about, the services that we offer, and you know, how to highlight the importance of fitness professionals and the fitness industry in everyone's recovery and the important initiatives. So take it as an amazing opportunity, however you are showing up tomorrow. And of course, there's the toolbox available on the National Health and Fitness Day website as well. The FIC has everything available to you. So we'll go to the next slide to share some great news. And that is tomorrow, it is putting all of the moves of the day together in a circuit. And if you do the math, the way this is designed, it can be as short as 17 minutes, 20 minutes, or 30, depending on how creative you'd like to get. Please do the moves, do the circuit, post on social, and don't forget to hashtag, of course, the FIC as well as Let's Move Canada. And Natalie will give us the French after. We had a goal, friends. The goal was to create 2,022 impressions or more. And we have far surpassed that. The next slide will give us the stats and we can give ourselves a pat on the back. We've already reached, not yet, but even today's account, 4,000 plus accounts or impressions made, people who have engaged different organizations, individuals, and etc. Here are your 5 moves. We put it together in a circuit and really encourage your instructors, your personal trainers to just have fun with it. Hopefully they have already this week, but to really make it a great day tomorrow and a perfect opportunity to introduce more people to fitness. And that is our scoop. What else? Yeah, tomorrow's the day. Please play with us, and it's not too late to do something in your facility. So back to you. I guess I'll take it back to you, Natalie, and you can tell us how to hashtag in French.
So le hashtag en français, c'est Bougeons Canada. qu'on peut ajouter à ce moment-là. Les mouvements, ils ont été inclus toute la semaine en anglais et en français. Les vidéos, ils ont été beaucoup en anglais et en français. Il y en a une de moi au début de la semaine qui parle de la journée de demain. Et on a eu aujourd'hui notre influenceur d'aujourd'hui, c'est José Lavigueur, qui a fait la publication avec l'abdo bicyclette, qui a déjà 4000 personnes sur sa page qui sont allées voir à ce moment-là, juste sur Facebook, également sur Instagram. So we've got everybody from members of clubs that have been sending in videos. We've got phenomenal fitness leaders that have been doing it. We've got influencers. We've got Mo. We've got all kinds of people there. Sarah and I with English and French messages at the beginning of the week that highlighted everything. And it's just so easy just to post a photo of anything you do that's moving tomorrow. Ask all your members to do the same and really get some momentum going to have a phenomenal summer within our industry and within Canada. So thank you so much. Before we move on to Mo, that's been on top of this. I mean, we've been at this for a few years now, but it feels like every year it gets even more and more exciting and more fun. Please thank Ken, your husband, who's done every single move of the day next to you in the driveway at 6:15 in the morning. Bless his heart. Ken has been doing all of that with you, and it's made it so much fun and so accessible. So I just wanted to let everybody know we've had some feedback about some of the quality of the execution that's come in through videos. And I wanted everybody here to understand that the purpose of this is to make movement and fitness accessible and attainable to all Canadians. So what was important to us was to show a variety of bodies, styles, exercises, options, alternatives, etc., so that anyone across Canada could see what it is that we could offer in supporting them in having healthier lifestyles. And so I just wanted to share that with everyone. So thank you for that moment. Thank you so much for everything, Mo, and I can't wait to see what you're up to tomorrow with all of that. All right, so I know that some of you will be traveling to IHRSA in June. What I would love, if possible, as Trisha, myself, and Carl will be there, is for you to send a really quick email or a little note here to Trisha and let her know if you are going. We would love to have somebody. I went shopping yesterday. I didn't buy anything red, Trisha. So we'll figure something out so that everybody's wearing something red at Planet IHRSA. That's kind of where we're going to try and get together, take some photos, perhaps have a beverage of your choice, a cuddle of your choice or anything else, and celebrate the fact that we are together there. So there's people across the country that are going. Let's see if we can take advantage of that. Those of us that are going representing FIC will be joining in the international associations, meetings, etc., to be able to gather as much intel as possible as to what's happening in the world and share that with you when we come back. We've got way bigger things planned around CanFit Pro, as that's our event for us locally and in Canada. But we do know that some of you are going to IHRSA, and we wanted to take that opportunity to say hello in person. Since we've been doing this for so long now, I think it'll feel good for those of us that are there to get together. So please let Trisha know if you're going, and we'll take a moment to be able to connect when we're there. All right, I will let Trisha take it over now to speak about the Canadian Fitness Leadership Award and how to send in your nomination.
Thank you, Natalie. I just wanted to add in a quick note about IHRSA that if you do plan on attending the convention online or virtually, there is a $30 off discount for FIC members. So I will put that in my follow-up email because we do have a discount code, which is 22 IHRSA FIC. So that I will send out to all of you as well. All right, so Canadian Fitness Industry Leadership Award, which is our biggest award that we are going to be giving to a leader who has really shown just so much momentum this past year with everything that we are going through. We are so proud to be able to bring this award to Canada and be able to present it at the CanFit Pro convention in August. So nominations are now open, and in order to be eligible as a nominee, please do remember you want to be a FIC member, you want to be a professional in the fitness industry, and demonstrate a commitment to the future of the Canadian fitness industry. And there is a form that you can fill out, whether it is nominating yourself or if it is nominating somebody else, you can do that as well. We have the form available in both French and English, so please use whichever form is best suited to you. And also just note that once we get in all the applications, we do have a committee that will be going through all of the applications. But if there's anybody on the committee who is also nominated, they will be actually removed from the committee and replaced, just to make sure that we are all in fairness, and the recipient of this award is going to be in good company. We have many leaders who are actually on this call today who have received this award, such as Dave Hardy, Mo Hagan, and many others. So we're very excited to be bringing this award back to Canada, and this award will be open for the end of this month, I guess, until July, or you know what, there's a typo here. So June 30th is when it's actually going to close. So this month we are still open. So please do get your nominations in and connect directly with me. So I will be sending out the link to the form after this meeting as well, just to make sure everybody has it. So thank you, and I look forward to seeing who gets nominated.
Thank you, Tricia. It's a wonderful piece of news for those of us who see those nominations come in, to underline the things that sometimes we take for granted because we're busy and we're in the weeds and we're doing it. And it's a nice reminder of all the phenomenal contributions that the FIC members have done over the past year. So thank you for that. Looking forward to getting all of those in. And we've got an update from our Alberta team. And so we'll see if they can jump on the mic and share that with us.
There we go. Just had to unmute. Hi, everyone. Yeah, I shared this with the provincial leads last week. So the update in Alberta is we've been setting up meetings with several MLAs and leaders here, as well as with the Chambers of Commerce. We have a pitch deck that essentially shares some of the information we all know, that investment in preventative healthcare leads to long-term cost savings in our health systems, that fitness and wellness is a way out of the pandemic and a way to increase the mental, economic, and social health of our entire province. And so our ask is threefold. We're asking for a one-time wellness tax credit, or we're being told to maybe reword that as financial incentive, but basically essentially a one-time incentive for Albertans to get back active, that they could use towards a trainer or a fitness membership or studio passes. And we're asking for a collaborative messaging campaign that we would work with our government on, encouraging, again, Albertans to get back active. We've gotten a lot of really positive response to this so far. We've definitely gotten some heads nodding from the UCP government here, saying that they think it makes sense and that our asks is entirely reasonable. So our next step there is they've committed to setting us up meetings with more MLAs. What we've really been encouraged to do is just get this message in front of as many of our MLAs as we can, so that when it comes time for budgets and voting, that they can really, there's multiple, basically multiple champions for this. So, and then Jay, I know, has gotten the Alberta Chambers of Commerce on board with this too, to just help us continue to push this message. So it's not an immediate response, but we have things going in the right direction. In terms of, I'm happy to share our deck and our letters with any other provinces if anybody would like to see that. But things I'd also ask for, if you have new studies, new research, or wins in your provinces that you think we could leverage. I know Saskatchewan did a big campaign. If anybody else is having great wins, then I'd love to hear about that so we can incorporate that and learn from each other.
Thank you so much, Emily. And it's a great reminder that the work as it relates to government relations is far from being over. It's actually what we now know is what we need to do. So thank you so much for all of your efforts related to that. We really appreciate it. We know that there's some of you that might have questions. Again, for our members, we'll pop onto the next call so you can get everything out of Emily that you want from that. And so she'll be on the next call to answer any questions from our members. And so reminding everyone, if you're not already a member of FIC, we would of course love for you to join us. There is strength in the great numbers that we have and the collaborative effort that the FIC members have done, especially over the last 2 years, is second to none and is absolutely world class. And it serves us all when we all contribute together. And you can see the different voices that are there, bringing our industry forward, improving our reputation, and moving us into where we need to go as we recover from the last few years and grow into what our communities need from us moving forward. So thank you so much for everybody to have popped in. You have time to do a water out, water in break in the next 3 minutes, and we will join us all together again. So we're just going to pop off this call and get onto our member call. We wish you a wonderful summer if we don't see you again, and have a phenomenal time doing your ab cycles today or enjoying National Health and Fitness Day in your facilities, indoor, outdoor, etc. tomorrow. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a lovely afternoon. We'll see the members in a couple of minutes.